Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fox Shop. And I've got Jessie Dog. She does not like the camera, and Buddy Dog over here. Looks like maybe he wants out. You guys want to go outside? There you go, Mama Kitty, you can stay out. Nope, all right, you got in. Been a little while since I have uploaded a video, a couple of weeks I think, of any sort of content. We've been busy out in the field, and I didn't put up any farming videos this year. But anyway, we're gonna get to the Tahoe here on what's going on. As Mama Kitty's gonna be rustling around over there, so maybe I should go feed the cats first. But I know on this type of video people want to get right to it, and so that's what I'm gonna do. It is raining. If you do follow the channel real quick here, it is raining out. Pretty light but steady, and things are starting to get wet in here. Got some mold growing over there. The floor just gets, it's not bad right now, but when it really rains, it comes down that wall over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's dripping down the Ford flag over there. And this whole floor just gets really wet and a mess. And over here, got some funky stuff growing up in there. And the ceiling is getting all wet up in there. Some mold starting to grow. But anyway, I've got the Tahoe over here today. The green truck's over in the old shop. If you're curious and you don't follow this channel or whatever, this shop is built in an old lean-to of a barn, which this is the outside here. So here's the barn, and this was the lean-to, and had two roofs on top, and in December during a big storm the top roof blew off and now it leaks, and this barn's gonna be torn down. This shop's going away, and everything is going to get moved over to that building. Goes off that direction. Put a new cement floor on that end. My pickup's in this end. But anyway, let's get to it here, what we're working on. If you have a Tahoe or a Chevy truck, or probably about any other vehicle really, but this is what we're working on today. This is a 1999 Chevy Tahoe. So if you have this body style, this is exactly what you'll need to do. If it's a little bit different, it's probably real similar. But if you have a problem with your tail light, you get on your dash, you get the turn signal, real quick flash, your brake light doesn't work, and with the real quick flash, your front turn signal will work, but it flashes really fast. I'm going to show you what's going on if it's not just a burnout bulb. It could just be a burnout bulb, but this has done it for a long time, and it would get so, well, you could come back here and pound on it a little bit and it would start working. Sometimes it would work for days, and sometimes it would work until you get about out of the driveway and it would go back to the really fast flash, and the lights don't work in the back. So I'm going to show you what's going on there. Got a new part. It's really cheap, and I will link it down below in the description, but show you what you have to do to fix that. I think I have everything back here that I'm going to need. I'm going to open up both of these doors. Yeah, it's kind of a mess back here. Actually, the floor underneath this is pretty decent. I just have all this cardboard and stuff in here, so it doesn't get not decent. Well, it might not be real decent. Anyway, what you're going to have first, you got to get your tail light out, and to do that, you're probably going to have, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up. My lighting isn't very good. All my lights are burning out, but you're probably going to have two Phillips head screws. One, if that isn't too bright, one right there, and another one down here. Mine has a flathead screw in it down there because I had this out about a week ago, and I'll explain that here in just a second. But all you gotta do is take that screw out, and your tail light will come out. It does have a couple of little things in it. I'll show those to you that sometimes it can be kind of difficult to get out, but you'll get it out. Just let me get to that. Now, about a week ago when I took this out, these screws, one, they're a little bit rusty. I had a heck of a time. I tried several different screwdrivers. I thought I rounded it out, but I ended up taking this screwdriver and got it in there, and then I took a hammer and kind of pounded it in, and yeah, they're gonna come out okay now. Now the problem is, right in here, yeah, there's a gap. So you get that screw out, you run the chance of just using a regular screwdriver of losing that screw down in there. This screwdriver is magnetic, but it wasn't holding on to that rusty old screw good enough. So I have this welding magnet that I use, and just put it on there like that. I just can't see what I'm doing here. Gotta put it on there where you can get the screwdriver in there. And I couldn't get that screwdriver to bite, so I'm gonna use this one. Get it in there. Slide this up a little closer to the end. Can't see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think we're about out. And there you go, homemade magnetic screwdriver. I'm gonna get the bottom one out and we'll go from there. Okay, I got those screws out, and then you just have to get this tail light assembly out of here. Now this one's coming out really, probably because I just had it out. But see, you have these little fingers here that go around the sheet metal. They can get kind of stuck, and if they do, kind of pound on it and move it back at the same time, and you'll get it out. So what we got to do next, just disconnect this guy. So just have a, yeah, get him off there. It's got a little thing here you got to kind of lift up and pull at the same time. Like that. And then I've got my heater running, so if you hear a little bit of background noise, that's what it is. But then you just got this screw up here and this one down here. They're 1/4 inch. Take those off. Just using a chair here as my workbench is covered in water. And then this will pull out, has your bulbs in it, also has a rubber gasket that fits down on here. There's a little lip that it fits over. But this right here is your brake and turn signal. And I tried putting it's a piece of zip tie in there. And I actually think I fixed the other side with toothpicks. But what happens is this bulb will move. You know, it doesn't move very much now, and it was working today anyway. Actually, I had 2 of them in there, I guess. Or no, I just had 1. No, I had 2. No, I had 1. Okay, so I've seen other videos, and they say, you know, I've seen them where they're really, really brown in here. This little circuit board in here. But these bulbs get really hot, and I don't know if it melts the plastic just enough or what, but you get your bulb in and it'll move one way or another, like back and forth is what this one was doing. And it's just enough to lose connection. And so I got a new one of these, and I'll link that in the description below. So that's what I'm gonna swap that out today, and hopefully that works. I'll show you what I was talking about here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hook this back up. Let's plug this in, I think. Come on. I'm going the wrong way here. Right, that should be good enough. I'll go turn the key on and I'll show you what it was doing. Okay, so as you can see, it's working fine right now. But if you go down the road and something would, you know, you hit a bump or whatever, it jiggles around. I don't know how bright that is on the camera, but it would go this way, or maybe it was this way. Yeah, that way, just a little bit, and it would stop. You go back there and you pound on it, start working again. I've tried switching the bulb out, doesn't make any difference. So let me get the new one of these and we'll see if that fixes it. So I've got the new one here that I ordered off of Amazon. Like I said, I'll link that down below in the description. Looks a little bit different, but yet the same. So should work. Has some foam here too. I guess that's supposed to stay on there. Let's get rid of that. And we're just going to swap these bulbs over. Just take that one out. Maybe. Come out. There we go. Take him out. Stick him in there. He's not going to fit. There we go. This one in there. And those fit nice and snug. There's no movement to them at all. Where on this one, you know, they wobble back and forth. Get him out of there. Plug this guy in. And I'll go turn the key on. And as you can see, it's working like it should. You can push on it either way, up and down, all around. And it's not going to stop flashing. So now I'm going to unplug this again and go put it back in the lens, which is just the opposite of taking it out. So we'll just stick this guy back in there. Actually, with this new one, you don't need that rubber gasket. That's what that foam is for. So we'll get our screws put back in here, which is kind of nice because that gasket, kind of a pain, but not real bad. But anyway, get this held down, get the screw in. And there you go. And then just the reverse of when you took it out. Just plug this guy in. So he goes this way. Everything seems to line up. Get it pushed in all the way. Make sure that tab's down. This back in the little slots here. Why am I not going in? There we go. I'll get those screws put back in and we should be good to go. Okay, we got it all put back together, and as you can see, it's working as it should. And hopefully it stays like that, but pretty easy fix there. And like I said, I'll link that part down in the description below. Other than that, I don't know what's going on tonight. Jody's up in the house. And if you aren't familiar with this channel, I do have another channel. It's called The Hungry Fox. You can find it, well, I'll link it down below in the description as well. It's a cooking channel. We're gonna be doing a lot of griddling. Have a Blackstone griddle. But the weather just has not been cooperating. It seems like it's either always raining or it's really windy. And out here in the middle of central Iowa in the country, when it's windy outside, you really can't record cooking food outside. So we may do some up in the garage. We have done some up in the house. Want to get going more on that. I know I've said that time and time again, but we cook a lot, just haven't been recording a lot, but gonna get doing that. You can click on that link down in the description and find that channel, or look up The Hungry Fox, but I think you're gonna find some kids books and that kind of thing. You can look up the Fox Shop BBQ or the Hungry Fox BBQ, something like that, and you should find it. I'll link it down below. It's gonna be super easy. But anyway, as far as fixing the taillight and the turn signal on this old girl, I think we got it. So hopefully we don't have any more issues with that. because it gets really annoying when you're in traffic, say down in Des Moines or another town or something, and there's people behind you, you're wanting to turn in somewhere, you hit your turn signal, it doesn't come on, they don't know what you're doing, your brake light on that side doesn't work, it's just not good. That part, I think it was $16, so real easy fix. If you got to do both sides, it's not going to cost you that much. Pretty quick and simple to do. So if you're having this issue, hope this helped you out. And if you would, hit that like button, give it a big old thumbs up. Comments, they go down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the Hungry Fox if you like food. I mean, who doesn't like food? And we'll catch you next time, guys. Bye-bye.